What's up, everybody? It's your boy Desk. I just want to say quick disclaimer. Every super that I have tested in this video, I tested on ultimate difficulty and at 200 super stat. We're gonna test. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test their base super or like base damage without exotic support or whatever exotics supers used to make them good, and then I'll test them at with their exotic. Alright, so base Dawnblade is 7378. Not base, but 200 stat Dawnblade. $73.78. So if I were to add Dawn Chorus, it just improves the Scorch. That's really it. Oh, okay. Oh, it absolutely did better with Dawn Chorus. Okay. So was 11,988. Yes, and when I say every super chat, I mean I'm testing every super to include Well of Radiance. Yes, we all know realistically no one's ever going to use Well as a damage super, but I'm just testing it just because. 136. I'm also going to test it with Dawn Chorus since it improves Scorch. Believe it or not. Well of Radiance with Dawn Chorus did 220 damage total. Imagine that. Now we're gonna test. Yes, I will be testing prismatic supers as well, just so y'all know. I'm gonna test prismatic. I mean, not prismatic. Song of Flame without any exotic. Song of Flame did 90-27. So now we're gonna do Song of Flame with Dawn Chorus. $97.42. So now we're gonna do Dawn Chorus with Necrotic Grip. I forgot, how much does 3 super font mods give? 50? Said 40 though, so 2 font mods is 40, so that still put me at 200. So we're good on that. Now I do know with Necrotic Grip, all you need is just the snap. I messed that up. Okay, I messed up the last melee, but it's whatever. 99.21 for Song of Flame with Necrotic. $99.21. That's not bad, to be honest, chat. With just the snap. So now we're gonna do. I'm gonna do Needle Storm just to get it out the way. This is just Needle Storm with 200 super stat. Before things get crazy. Yager. So Needle Storm 62.79. Just Needle Storm. I forget what you can actually do to buff Needle Storm. Or not really buff it, but like, don't you need Matadoxia for that, chat? Or it's like some weird thing with Needle Storm. I think it is. I don't remember completely. It's like some weird interaction with Matadoxia. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Ah, shit. I'm gonna need that extra 50, that extra 10 to get 200. All right, there we go. So now, let me respawn Carl. Oh my. Okay. With, I don't know how to spell this fucking exotic. I'm gonna say Needle Storm with Mata, whatever. What was the number for that? 8710. 8710. I'm gonna test that again, just to be sure. I'm so glad I tested that again. So we got 10,108. Third time for good measure, I'm gonna just take the highest number. Okay, yeah, 10,108. And no, no, Gavin is still not here. Oh yeah, you're fine. I'm just doing damage testing for supers. We'll do Stormcaller. First, we're gonna start with the OG Stormcaller, i.e., Chaos Reach. The one super that 110% used to absolutely melt bosses. Alright, let's go. Come on, Chaos Reach. Not bad. Not bad. Chaos Reach with Geomags. I forgot to test the base. I'm sorry, chat. 13,945. Alright, now we're gonna test base. Oh dear God. $72.57 for base Chaos Reach. But then again, who's actually gonna run Chaos Reach without Geomags? Let's be completely honest, chat. Alright. I'm gonna run. So we're gonna do oh, you know what I forgot to do? I know what I forgot to do, chat. I forgot to do Chaos Reach with Arc Buddies. because oddly enough, Arc Buddies do quite a bit of damage. Oh, I landed back in the rift, huh? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna try that again, chat. I'll put the rift back here so I don't land back in it. Let also do it until it runs out. Chaos Reach with Arc Soul. 15,166. Arc Soul and Geomags. Alright, so now we're going to do the same with Stormcaller. I do Stormcaller with a couple different exotics. So, I'm going to do Stormcaller base at 200 super stat. I'm not gonna lie, Stormcaller lasts a lot longer than I remember. Just base. Or Storm Trance, excuse me. I mean, base Storm Trance isn't bad though. Alright, so now we'll do Storm Trance with Storm Dancers. Not bad. Oh my, dude, the damage is just... Storm Dancers really amps it up. I didn't know if I forgot it amped it up that much. 17,994. And then I'm gonna do now we're gonna do with Arc Soul. I get my Arc Buddy for that? Okay, I did. So it's kind of like it did less. Let me test that. Why does it look like it's doing? Oh, that last bolt charge didn't hit. I'm gonna test that one more time. Hang on. Get rid of it. What? Okay. Seems like it's doing less. 15, 9, 14. That's weird, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's kind of weird. Alright. Where is my... There it is. Crown of Tempest. So, I do know that for Crown of Tempest, try to crank up as much super as I can. Oh, shit. Thank you, thank you. Oh, there we go. Yes, sir. I mean, I don't play Fortnite, so I got $111 million. Alright, let me get rid of Bolt Charge. And then Jolt should be gone by the time I get my orbs for Max Super. Alright, bet. Yeah! Crown of Tempest, 80-16. That's not bad, to be honest. I think that's all the exotics for Stormcaller, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's do Nova Bomb. Well, I don't need Skull of Dire. I don't need Skull of Ahamkara for that. For 200 super. The Slova Bomb. Alright. I don't think Nova Bomb is buffed with Devour, is it? No, it's not buffed with Devour. Yeah! No, I don't have that. Let me try Nova Bomb again. It's only 6,016 for that? Hold on a second. Yeah! Wow. Nova Bomb. You're kinda some butt cheeks. Alright. We're gonna try Nova Bomb with Weaken. Yeah! 7,600. I'm gonna test that again, chat. I'll test it again. Yago. 7654. And that's with 200 super stat. Alright, well, let's try Vortex, I guess. With weak. Well, we'll try Vortex base first. Yago. Oh my god. 5973. Alright, let's try it with Weaken. $73.60 with Weaken. Oh my god. Nova Bomb is some buns. I don't think there's any exotic that buffs it, doesn't it? At least that I remember. Yeah, Nova Bomb is... Chat, I'll be honest. Nova Bomb is some buns. Alright. Alright. Let's do Stasis. At base. Chat, no way Stasis did better than Nova Bomb. $10,782. That's actually crazy. Alright, we'll do stasis with Ball of Dorse. I don't think I need Ores for this, right? Yeah, no, we're at 200. Oh my god. 13,885. Oh, 855, excuse me. Alright, so now I'm gonna try just stasis with the Bleak Watcher turret and gauntlets. $13,900 even. So really overall 5 more damage. Just 5 more damage, to be honest. So it wouldn't really matter which you use. All right. Oh, I forgot Nova Warp. Whoops. Chat, I'm so sorry. I forgot about that. I forgot Nova Warp, chat. So glad that missed. Nova Warp did 9733, which is still better with Nova. Still better than Nova Bomb. So I'm gonna do Nova Warp with just Dark Blink. Not bad, to be completely honest. 5505. And then what's the helmet that hold on. Astrocyte Verse. Of which I don't have in my inventory. Lovely. I'm gonna do Nova Warp with Astrocyte Verse. Because it gives infinite Dark Blink, if I'm not mistaken. Nova Warp Super is acting. Dark Blink does not cost super energy. Bet. Oh my god. Even with messing up, it still did better than Nova Bomb. So 12,078 is the number to beat. I'll write that down just in case. Chat, welcome, welcome. I don't know why I needed that. I did not need that. Oh my god. 13,578. Just with Nova Warp and just blinking. That's actually wild. Now that's all supers. All light supers. And dark supers. So now, this is where things get interesting. Because now we're going to do prismatic. With... I know I have a Star Eater somewhere. Yep, right here. Yeah, that'll work. Prismatic with Star Eater. Starting with Needle Storm. I know this guy. Oh, what's up, Jacob? AKA Double. What's up, man? Okay. Prismatic Needle Storm did 88. Well, what Star Eater? It did 8811. What was it? Base? Oh, so even with Matadoxia, it still did. Even with Star Eater, it still did less than Matadoxia. That's crazy. I'm gonna test it again just in case. One missed. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still gonna be 8811. Alright, yep. 8811 with Star Eater. Alright, next we'll do Nova Bomb. With Star Eater. By the way, you never sent me a picture of the shirt either. Jesus. Only 9017 with Star Eater times 6. Chat. Is Nova Bomb really that bad? Is Nova Bomb actually that bad? I'm gonna try it with Weaken and Star Eater, but I don't know if... Is Nova Bomb actually that bad, chat? Like, in all honesty? Like, that's actually kind of crazy, to be completely honest. Alright, we'll try it with weaken. Or a weaken grenade. It's still terrible. Is 10,955. Bro. 72 hour. Oh, y'all get 72 hours off now? Chat, I'm not gonna lie. Nova Bomb is some shit. Just want to say that out loud. Ah. Alright, we're gonna do Stormcaller. Stormcaller with Star Eater. Oh my. Is 14, 8, 11. It's not bad, to be honest. That's honestly not bad. Now I'm gonna do Star Eater, and I'm gonna do Star Eater with Necrotic for Song of Flame, for Prismatic Song of Flame. I'm doing just the snap, by the way. Then the Scorch, obviously. With Star Eater. 12,560. That's not bad. What was regular Song of Flame? Oh yeah, definitely boosted that. Then, lastly, Stasis with Star Eater. Excuse me. Oh my. 17,228. What was original? Oh yeah, with 13,855. That's not bad at all. All right. In that case, next is Titan Supers. Orgs, what it do, big dog? Orgs, appreciate the follow, big dog. Welcome to the stream. Nietzsche, what it do? Riley champ, what it do, big dog? Okay. Welcome everybody, welcome. $70.35 for base Twilight Arsenal. I'm gonna try it with Weekend Already Applied. Oh, well, okay, that would make sense if I actually had. Welcome everybody, welcome, welcome. That's not bad. With Weekend Already Applied. $81.59 with Weekend Already Applied. All right. Oh wait, no, I forgot with Syntheseps, because Syntheseps buff super damage. I don't have Syntheseps on. Oh, okay, that's great. Hold on. Oh, I don't have Syntheseps in my vault, really? That is crazy. Welcome to the super damage testing stream, chat. Hold on, doesn't... Oh, okay, never mind. Alrighty. Oh, do I need to be... Oh, I need to have more than one, huh, for Syntheseps. I forgot about that. I forgot how far you actually had to be, or how far or close you have to be for Syntheseps. That'll work. Oh my. That's not bad. Syntheseps is 10,078. That's not bad at all with Syntheseps. And that should be all I need for Syntheseps. I mean for Twilight, if I'm not mistaken, right? At least before we get to Prismatic. Alright, so we'll put on Ursa's. Why don't... No, I don't need Ursa. I'm gonna do Sentinel base before we do Doomfang. Which I'm gonna need... That's taken. We're gonna have more than one Greg chat for this. Just to kind of help build it up faster. Which means I'm also gonna need a lot of orbs for this to actually work. I can see it really falls off here. And I mean, it really falls off right here, chat. Chat, we're not gonna talk about the fact that I died. Alright, that'll work. 15702. 15702. Alrighty. 22,723. That's just with the shield throw. That's just with the shield throw. Now I'm gonna try with the actual super. That was it. Alright. $11,283. Huh. Okay. Alright. We'll try Blade Fury at 200 super stat. Hold on. I gotta check. We can do just one ogre this time. Okay, that makes more sense. Blade Fury, 69.10. Alright, now the fun part. We're gonna do... Oh, I didn't get Banner of War. Chat, do y'all know if Banner of War buffs super damage? Do y'all know if Banner of War buffs Blade Fury's damage? I think it does. I don't remember. Alright. Figure out how to do this. I forgot how many kills you needed for Banner of War. buffed it a little bit. $78.44. Alright, now we're gonna try with Syntheseps. Spawn him up here then. Mafia, what it do, big dog? That's not bad. Next, good old Behemoth. Actually, no, we'll do hammers. I'm gonna do base hammers without roaring flames or sunspots. $54.45. Alright, so now we're gonna add sunspots. Not bad. 88.43. Alright, now the fun part. Roaring flames. Luckily, I can get roaring flames to last for a year. Yeah, how did my hair... Okay. Scorch finish. 10,530. It's not bad. Now for Burning Maul, aka the big boy hammer. Oh my, Burning Maul, the base is just some buns. 4774. Alright, so Burning Maul with the same spot. I don't think half of that was good. Let me try that again. Now to get Roaring Flames, and then still gotta test it with Synthoceps. Yeah, we might be here a while. We are 110% gonna be here a while. $71.03. Jesus. Now we got to get Roaring Flames ×3 with Synthoceps. And Pyrogale. I forgot about that too. number was. Because I'm pretty sure it's more than that. Much. Oh yeah, that's right. I was doing damage testing earlier. And that's even with Ember of Ashes. Jesus, dude. Alright. Now to do my favorite super, Fist of Havoc. Not bad. 95.56 or 95.66. Now this is where it's going to be fun to test. Test it with Synthoceps. I'm gonna need some extra super mods too. There we go. Probably would help if I spawn more. Write that down too. Welcome, welcome everyone. Oh my. 22, 214. That's not bad, to be honest with you. I'm not even mad. Okay. That's not bad at all. Alright, good old Thunder Crash. Henry, what it do, big dog? $65.60 for base Thunder Crash. Alright, now I'm gonna try Thunder Crash with Synthoceps before Curious. What it do, big dog? Holy shit. 97.66 with Synthoceps. That's not bad, to be honest. And then with the obvious chest plate, we'll do Curious of the Falling Star. But to be fair, chat, we already know how this is gonna go. It did just a little bit more than Synthoceps. I'm actually surprised. Like, genuinely surprised. I honestly thought it would do more. And then the one super that's not going to surprise literally anyone. Being Behemoth. A decent dragon, what it do, big dog? What it do? 1,136. The highest for minus Sentinel Shield. But Sentinel with Syntheseps is honestly situational. I low-key don't know how I'm gonna test this with Syntheseps. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. With Syntheseps, it's actually crazy. Alrighty, I know I have one with Star Eater somewhere. Where is my mark with Star Eater? Yep, here it is. Yeah, that'll work. I don't need Greg anymore. You need Carl. Why are you all the way back there? Oh my god. That'll work. I don't know why the hell he was all the way back there. There's no way that did more than Syntheseps. I'm gonna just keep that number for right now, because there's no way that is doing... You know what? I think I know why. Oh, well, never mind. Hold on. Let's test this one more time. 23,818 is the one to beat. There's no way. I think it's just. I think it just might be a little inconsistent. I think that's what it might be. One more time. Okay. 24,930. Alright. Let's go Thunder Crash. It did less? With Star Eater? Alright. We'll try that one more time. I don't know how that did less. Alright, well we got 10,011, so we're sticking with that one. Hammer's next. Playing person, what a good dog. Really? Leave it up to me to mess that up. $53.66. Alright, let's go Blade Fury. Okay. 11,840. And then lastly, Twilight Arsenal. 8666. Oh my. Well, it's all the Titan supers. And lastly, all the Hunter supers. Starting with Blade Barrage, base Blade Barrage. I mean, shards really isn't gonna do anything, so I'll just keep shards on. I'm gonna need Star Eaters for later. Well, for the next damage test. Now, from my understanding, chat, you only have to stand backward. I mean, you only have to jump backwards with Blade Barrage for it to be more accurate. So, 6708. So now we're gonna do Star Eaters. I don't think, if I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but Radiant doesn't buff Blade Barrage, right? Okay, it doesn't. I figured. Not all of them hit, but we'll say 9235 for right now. Try it one more time. $11,370. Alright, actually one more time. I'm gonna try with a bigger target. $11,967. Not bad. Alright, next, Golden Gun. I'm not going to do Deadshot because we already know how that's going to go. I'm going to do base gold, and then we'll amp it up with radiant and all that fun stuff. $49.65. Jedi, what it do, big dog? Golden Radiant is 59.48. And now we'll do Celestial Nighthawk. $10,281. All right, not terrible. So now we got Strand. Obviously, we got base Strand. Don't forget the 200 super fast death. $79.65. And now we got Star Eater. Forgot I could do that. $13,530. Okay. We'll do stasis base. Super lasted a lot longer than I remember. And then y'all guessed it, chat. Star Eater. With that being said, I'm not going to test the Prismatic Supers with Star Eater, since I'm already testing it without Star Eater. I mean, I'm already testing it for Star Eater. And now we wait. Oh my. 86.54. Not bad. Now we're gonna do base tether. I am gonna test this with Orpheus Rig though. Oh, I didn't. You know what? I need to test base again. I need to test base again. Okay, never mind. 49 is what we're doing. Alright, put on the good old Star Eaters. Oh my. 741. And now it's time for the worst hit registration in the game, aka Spectral Blades. I don't need Star Eater for this. $62.48. Which honestly, is actually better than I thought. It's actually a lot better than I thought, Chad, to be honest with you. $10,312. What? Okay. I mean, it's kind of shite, to be honest. If you want my actual opinion, that's kind of shite. Doesn't, what was that one chest? Oh no, that just gives you super energy back. Hold on. I forgot what it actually did. Raju's harness. Activating gather storm calls down lighting on the rocks. Oh, well, sure. Sure. I guess. Alright. Gathering storm. Yeah. I don't even think this chest plate's. I don't think this chest plate's actually gonna do anything, to be honest. I personally think it's not gonna do anything. I did a little something, nothing crazy though. Now Star Eater might actually do something. Kind of figured. Alrighty, now we got Arch Staff. $53.38. 53.88, excuse me. Alright, let's put on thy Raiden Flux. my god. 15, 7, 13. Jesus. Alright, let's see if Star Eater can beat it. Oh, it did not. $99.98. Imagine that. And lastly, Storm's Edge. $61.08. And then the final test. Gold Star Eater. And to no surprise, 10,370. Well, there you have it, chat. That's all supers tested before Monument of Triumph. Don't worry, because come Tuesday, I'm going to retest all of these to see everything that changed. But, other than that, my name is Desk, and I will catch y'all later.